So we're back. GasChat, episode 3. We are back for another episode of this brilliant podcast. We're here with Freddie. How are we, Freddie, today?
I'm not bad, not bad. Obviously, bit gutted I missed the game on Saturday. To be honest with you, I was meant to be doing the watch along and everything, but life got in the way, unfortunately. But hopefully, I'm going to get some consistency after the weekend. But I'll be back for Barrow on Saturday, so everyone keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've had a decent day.
Sorry,
today.
hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm having a terrible hair day, as you can probably see. And I'm running on no sleep whatsoever.
Why?
Just I had something to do last night, and it's I ended up going to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, but
Right.
Well.
Hi, Ross. How are we? Thanks for joining.
Thanks.
And we got Archie as well. Welcome, Archie.
Archie, Somerset Gas.
I'm a Somerset Gas. Let's go.
How we doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, mate. I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Thanks for joining the stream, mate.
No worries.
Obviously, I think Hayner and Josh are too scared to join the live at the moment, so I'm only joking.
Too scared.
They got their own one. I'm sure they'll be fine.
They got their own one. They're too big for us. They're too big time for us.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
They're way too big for us. Anyway,
I say to Charlie, I call him Mr. Worldwide. He loves it.
Worldwide.
The second Jake Baber, I think it is.
He's at 100,000. He's at 100,000 likes on TikTok. He's too big for us.
Oh, way too big for us.
It was strange seeing both of them in real life on Saturday.
Yeah,
it was weird.
They're in that big pub area, next to the West Stand or the stand that I was in. They were just having probably a better atmosphere in that little pub area beside the ground than there was in the actual stand.
I see Archie was on the Bristol Rovers page with a pint in his hand. I've seen that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on it on there, and I'm on it. The picture. There's a picture. It's the third picture along. You can see me at the bottom as well. And when Ellis scored, I was right at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime Talks Gas, you were in the West Stand, weren't you?
I was in the West Stand, yeah.
I
definitely picked the wrong stand. I picked the wrong stand.
Yeah.
I wasn't even watching the game, lads. I won't lie to you. Life got in the way on Saturday.
You would not have liked the last 10 minutes.
Everything just seems to just go wrong this weekend.
You would not have liked the last 20 minutes. That was awful.
He went back again, though, didn't he? What do you expect? Is that every time he does the back?
To be fair, he said sorry for that. He realised it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because he had no midfielders on the bench because Cotterill was injured, I think.
No, but he's on international duty, wasn't he?
Oh, no, he's on international duty. One of them's on. One of the new ones. Howley
was injured.
Yeah, Howley's injured. I think they've just said that Negru's injured for a few weeks. So
yeah.
He's out to mid-September, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or was it November?
What, Ryan Howley?
No, Negru.
I don't know how long Howley's out for. I don't think Dan Hargreaves knows.
To be fair, I think
he's injured. Yeah.
I think that Shaq Ford should be back in a few weeks. I think he.
I hope so, mate, because I think he's going to tear this league up.
Yeah, same. I said before he got injured, I was at the Chippenham game. I said he'd be our player of the season. And so did my dad.
That is a bold statement.
That started off well.
Yeah.
That is a
I don't know about
3 minutes
season,
in.
but I mean,
said that already.
Genuinely, I said at Chippenham, and the way he played at Chippenham, that he'd be our player of the season because he's got a bit. He's like his Saka in the way of he's got pace, he's got a bit of skill, and he can find the net.
Did he play on Saturday, Saka?
No, he didn't.
No,
that's a shame, isn't it?
He didn't come on.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
the game wasn't really there for him, mate. To be honest.
Yeah, no,
it's not really. When you're chasing a game, you bring a winger on, but when you're 3-0 up, you don't really bring a winger on, do you?
And you don't put your winger on, especially when LT was playing as well as he was. And
he was mint, wasn't he? I watched the highlights, man. He looked electric.
I think that was LT's best game for us. I can't remember a better game than that.
I mean, he was
Maybe
quite
the
good in
Pompey
that
game.
promotion season, wasn't he? But
Oh yeah,
I
he
think
scored the
since
winner
then
against
he's
Pompey.
had a
Yeah.
couple. I think since then he's had a couple of good games, but he's not really been consistent. So I'm hoping he keeps it
No.
going now because I mean, he was a live wire on Saturday. I've heard.
I'll tell you what, Alfie Chang played very well as well. Obviously he was a bit timid in the first 5 minutes and in the first half in general, but that was just the entire team. But once he like played well with McEachran and like got that link up with McEachran, he played absolutely brilliantly. He assisted the Harrison goal, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think he assisted the second one as well, did he?
No,
Did he put the cross in?
No, because the second one came off us.
Oh, came off the keeper. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christ, boys. So you're going to have to catch me up, lads, because I didn't watch the game, so. I'll leave you two to it.
I can't get over that Shaq Ford statement. That is crazy business. That is crazy.
Like,
wow, fair play, mate.
I think what ruined him last season. I think what ruined him last season is his mentality, and I think Daryl can. I think Daryl can sort that. So he's
a man manager, and Daryl Clark, so he can get the best out of anyone. I think. I mean, look at Ellis Harrison this season. I mean, he's the most prolific out of all of them at the moment.
Yeah,
but let's not forget the Harrogate game because I'm still unsure about how he missed that.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Just banged it off the post, mate. It would have been perfect. I mean, it sat for him perfectly as well, man. He should have. Yeah, you're right. You should have scored that.
It was set up for him perfectly because first game back at the Mem in 6 years, threw on goal, like, and it would have sent the Thatchers end into yeah. It would have sent the Thatchers end into absolute men.
Yeah, that would have been limbs. That would have been total limbs.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Because I've seen you a few times at games now. Now, obviously, you'd be doing this stuff with Freddie, Prime Talks Gas. So if I see you on Saturday, I'll be reminding you about the Shaq Ford every week.
Yeah. I really hope for my sake, Dean.
I really hope you're right as well.
It's not as bad as I've got a soft spot for Exeter City.
Don't even get me started on that.
Or as bad as I went to Bristol City games when I was younger.
When I was like 5 years old, bruv. Come on, let me off for that one. but you literally said as an 18-year-old lad, I have a soft spot for Exeter City, man. That blows everything out the water.
But because I watched the clip of that, but I haven't watched the whole thing. What is that? What is that?
Basically it's taken out of context because we're talking about Argyle as well. So
right.
I will hate Argyle more than I will hate Exeter.
Right. So when you say you have a soft spot for Exeter, you don't really like them, but you prefer them over Plymouth Argyle, is what you're saying?
Basically, what I was saying was I like what they stand for in terms of their fan-owned, but obviously there are rivals, kind of. For as long as we're not in... For as long as Bristol City and us aren't in the same league, Exeter will do as a rivalry.
No, I think Swindon over Exeter.
Swindon, this season, yes.
I think so.
But we're never got the same league as Swindon, so...
When have we got Swindon away?
13th of December, I just checked.
Yeah, like January, December time.
I might have to go to that because that's a head of an away day, that is.
I was just checking as well.
I'll tell you what.
Our next 3 away games are tough. Tough. Like Colchester away, Walsall away. If we get anything at Walsall, then I'll be more confident for the season than I am now.
I'll be at Walsall as well, lads. You both going to Walsall?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm going to that one. I've always wanted to go Walsall away. It's a good little stadium, man.
Oh mate, when Connor scored up there a few seasons ago, the limbs.
Everyone's seen it on the trip to northern away games. Once you're going up the M5 and the M6.
So overall, lads. I mean, performance-wise on Saturday, I didn't watch the game, so you're gonna have to talk me through it. Like, what was the first half of that like?
It's definitely a first half of a derby day. Like, it's just nothing's gonna happen because both teams don't want to concede first, and then. Yeah. I think I get the feeling that the team got a bit of a bollocking by Darrell in the second or in half time.
Yeah.
So because they looked like a different team out in the second half. just like pressing the defense, pressing the keeper. That's how the
We
first. It was not.
Yeah, there are 2 chances where they could have scored. I mean, that one where Brad Young kind of flapped at it. It was like it was like a set piece, and like one of their centre backs like chipped it or like volleyed it basically towards, but it was straight at the keeper. And then Reindorf like took the worst first touch you've ever seen. Like they pinged it into the box, and he just like couldn't control it, and he just like the ball went miles away from him. But if he has any kind of composure there, he probably scores. So
I was convinced he was going to score.
Yeah, I watched your video. Yeah,
I was convinced Reindorf was going to score. Honestly, like it was written in the stars. Was he any good?
He was all in.
No,
he was all right. He was a bit. He wasn't any better than he ever was at us in like the Blackpool game that he played in.
Yeah,
one of the other games he played like twice for us, didn't he? Like,
I can't even remember him playing.
He played for us against Blackpool.
Neither can I. I mean, it's what it was. The first game of the season for Newport this season, he scored an absolute screamer. Do you watch that?
No. Yeah,
all the GasChats are like, well, there we go. That's what we benched for the last season.
No,
but a few times he played.
I've heard a few things about what he was like. So
yeah,
a few different people. So the people that work at the club and stuff say that he just didn't apply himself at all, like in terms of what he was doing. But again, that's people who work there. But I just don't think he got on with for some reason he just didn't get on with us. So all the best to him, innit?
Yeah.
Move on. But
I think it was the most pointless signing I think we've ever made was Michael Reindorf.
It was good on paper, but
we'd rather play Hutchinson up front. Calderon would rather play Hutchinson up front than Reindorf.
See his free kick on Saturday, Isaac Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant.
That was big 2 fingers up to us, wasn't it?
My biggest controversial opinion is Freddie knows this, and my mate who I go with every week knows this. But I've always liked Hutchinson, and I've always felt bad for him. Like I know what he said and all the stuff, and none of it is right. But just from a footballing perspective, regardless of everything else, I've never not rated him. Because I just think that last season he was so chucked under the bus at times by Taylor.
Yeah,
there was 1 week he'd play really well, and then next week like you wouldn't see him, and then he'd be on the bench, and then you chuck him back in, and then he'd be on the bench, and then you chuck him back in. It's like he never got like a run of games really.
No, he didn't. He was either on the bench or he just wasn't played at all. Do you know what I mean? But
exactly.
That's always the Go on, Karen.
He's probably one of the most frustrating players I've seen at Rovers because know he can be brilliant because of the game every 5 or 6 games that he have where he'll play brilliant. But then for another 5 games, he'll do nothing. Like he'll get the ball, lose it.
It's true.
The most.
But is that because he wasn't played enough? Like, how can you expect someone to get consistency?
No, he had a decent string of games last season. Like there was like solid 10 games where he was in the lineup every week.
Yeah, but what do you get? Like 6 goals, 5 assists, or something similar to that.
Yeah,
but
like
he should have had a goal at
Cambridge.
Yeah, he should have had a goal at Cambridge, which I don't know how that got ruled out. I remember watching that. That's only one of the only games I missed was Cambridge away. Yeah, and it's like he should. He came on, he scored. The line he put his flag up like 30 seconds after he scored, and then I think I would love to see the Exeter goal back. Because I remember I was at Exeter and I was on top of Shaq Ford because like they all came into the away end because we should have gone 2-0 up. Yeah, everyone was going mental because Promise had just scored, and then Hutchinson scored like a minute later, and then literally like the players were walking back to the centre circle, and then the line who put his flag up like about 35 seconds after he scored. It was mental.
We should have never lost that Exeter game. I was.
You was happy, wouldn't you?
No. Don't even start.
I talk about that game every week. I talk about it every week. That is where the season went. I swear. Because before then, we were bad, but we got robbed on that day.
We got absolutely robbed on that day.
Do you think we've turned a corner now, lads? Do you think we've turned a corner?
Yes, definitely.
I think we have. I think we're starting to look a team again, and we're starting to look. I mean, when's the last time we scored 3 goals in one game? I think that's 2 years ago, isn't it?
No, it's Bolton.
Bolton, last season.
That day, what a day that was.
7 months ago, though, isn't it?
5-ish. Yeah.
I hope
5-6 ish.
I hope Peterborough go over our record, because I think we're like 2 games ahead of them. Whereas like we were on the worst run in the EFL, weren't we? And we were on like 14. I think they were on like 11 last time I checked. But
How was
I
he
don't know what
still
they're
got a
on
job
now.
at Darren Ferguson, by the way? I don't know how he's still got a job. He's awful.
Because of his dad?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's been there ages as well. Ages.
Sir Alex? Sir Alex?
Is it?
Yes.
I never knew that.
But yeah, no, I hope that they've got a tough game this weekend. They got Wickham at home, so I think they're on a really bad run. Peterborough, I don't know. I really
hope Connor scores, because obviously we don't want Wickham to do well, but we want Connor to do well because of what he's done for the club. So
yeah, I'm glad you're in that boat, because that probably winds me up the most of all of our fans, to be honest.
Well, I mean, he wasn't going to stay, was it? If he's going to get,
he was never going to stay. Yeah,
he's too good for the league we're in. Not 100%. He's a good player.
But the people that say that, I just never met him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he's such a nice bloke. Yeah, like I met him a few times after.
Him and Josh Griffiths, the 2 nicest players we had last season. I said it to someone on Twitter the other day. Like those 2 as human beings, like I met Connor probably 5 or 6 times. Like every time I met him, he was unbelievable. Like he'd always have the time. He'd always, like, even in pre-season this season, like at Bath, like he was supposed, like all the players went in and he stayed in for like 10 minutes, and no other player did that. Maybe it was because he's leaving, because he knew he's leaving.
Yeah, it's probably because he's leaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met Connor Taylor once. I was in the pub next to Prism in town in City Centre.
Yeah.
And I walked in and there was James Belshaw, Sam Finley, Luca Hall, and it was Connor Taylor. And I had a photo of Connor Taylor, but Sam Finley was begging me not to post anything online because Joey didn't know they was out. So he was like, don't post anything. But yeah, I took a photo of all of them. But yeah, Connor Taylor was the nicest out of all of them. I mean, he stood down the conversation.
Yeah. Oh, gone.
He's gone. The camera's off again, and not like the other week. No, I had a good conversation. I had a good conversation with Jed last season a few times. A good conversation with Taylor Moore, and I had a decently long little interview for my documentary with Connor Taylor, and then we had a little bit of a chat.
I remember that. Yeah.
Funnily enough, the only person to say no to an interview for that documentary was Scott Sinclair. You know, that's supposed to be captain. But no,
doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, how well we're doing at the time probably doesn't help either.
Yeah, but no. But to be fair, they're all nice. Like, I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with a player. Just like talking to them after the game.
Yeah,
but, yeah. Obviously, Jed and Taylor Moore are the only 2 to remember that I was filming my documentary, and they like actively got up to me when I was there and say, "Oh, how did your documentary filming going?"
Class.
Like, I've got all the time in the world for Jed and Taylor.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he comes back, Jed, or do you reckon we sell him?
I think we keep him because I think he's the type of keeper that will just be okay with being number 2 until Southwood's gone, because I think he's going
to be number 3 now. Really,
he sees it as a privilege to play for the club because obviously he grew up here, supports the club.
I think they'll be moved on. I can't see where he's going to fit in the team.
I think by the end of this loan, he will be on Southwood's level. So, and I think it'll be a similar situation to, like I said a few weeks ago, where they just fight for the number 1 shirt, like he did with Matt Cox 2 years ago.
I can't see him being as good as Southwood. I don't love Southwood at all, but I can't see him being that good. Like, yeah, as much as I like him and he loves the club, like, it's not really a Connor type situation. It's more like, will he be good enough for Rovers at any point?
I think he is.
He was a decent performer, lads. You know what I mean? He was all right, but I mean, I think he has too many mistakes in this game. But he's going to get better with experience, maybe. Probably.
Yeah,
Northampton away killed me last season. That just killed me. Like,
Mansfield at home wasn't great.
Mansfield at home, Northampton away, and he should have had one at Peterborough at home. He passed like that striker, and I don't know how he missed. But yeah, no, he's got a lot to learn, isn't he? And he might get there. Yeah. We don't know. I hope he does.
Yeah,
I think as a shot stopper, he's probably on Southwood's level. I think he's slightly better at claiming crosses than Southwood is, because Southwood's always like claim, or like, he always flaps at it. The same with Brad Young as well. Then neither keeper's good at claiming crosses.
That's
and
worrying.
To be fair, the one thing that Southwood does that Jed never did, he gets it going quickly. At least most of the time.
Yeah,
obviously that might be the new rule.
Lot louder as well.
Yeah, he's.
I can hear Southwood from the Thatcher's end, and like even pre-season, you notice it straight away.
Yeah.
That's what you want, though, isn't it? Someone commanding a box. But I mean, I think the only, as I've said on every single live stream so far, the only thing that worries me about Southwood is his catching when the ball's crossed in. He seems to flap at it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not caught us out yet, has it? I think it will at some point.
I mean, Cambridge, the Cambridge home on the Carabao Cup, he should have saved that first one. I mean, I have no idea where his positioning was.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of times he's dropped the ball into places where it shouldn't have. It's not gone in, but still, I mean, you can't do it too many times because it will pay eventually.
He's very much a modern day goalkeeper, which I'm never a huge fan of. I don't think we've had many good goalkeepers in the last 4 or 5 years, but
I disagree.
Than what we've had. He's better than what we had.
I think Belshaw was a hell of a keeper.
Yeah, we had Belshaw. We've had obviously Jed. Matt Cox was all right. Griffiths.
I think. Even
Matt
now.
Cox, he was awful. I didn't like
Matt Cox. Was horrendous.
He was, yeah.
Matt Cox was an even more modern day goalkeeper than Southwood. He was amazing. 1v1, a shot stopper. Everything else, absolutely dreadful. Kicking out. I remember at Blackpool away. Matt Cox, like I think was it 1-1 or something at the time, and he like kicked the ball straight to them, and then he scored. Like, and he just did. He had always. I think he had a mistake for about 4 weeks running. Matt Cox.
Ross Hancock said, "Don't think Jed will play for us. Nice lad, but unfortunately not good enough." Conference.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty much.
I agree.
But Southwood is different mustard / level. I'm not really sure what that means.
Yeah, I think we've like treated Jed quite badly. Just like, because obviously it's not really our fault that we've had either a keeper be recalled or have a keeper injured, but he's never had a year where he's had a full loan spell. He's always been moved around like the country. Obviously he was at Forest Green last season. Now this season he's at Yeovil. I don't see him getting recalled unless Southwood gets a hefty injury. But I think having 1 year out on loan will do him the world of good, because
I mean he's doing definitely at Yeovil. I mean he's a bloody hero at Yeovil at the moment.
That's what I'm saying.
And was at Forest Green, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can definitely tell that a year out on loan will do him the world of good, because the mistakes that he has in his game aren't. I think they're experienced, and the lack of experience, and I think one loan move at a lower level and to be easily a good League 2 keeper, maybe a bottom League 1 keeper. But it's the trouble that I want him to stay, but there's no real place for him with Southwood as long as Southwood's there.
And I think Brad is still a good two levels below Southwood, but Southwood is a lot better than he's miles better than those two. So.
I think Southwood will. I think if we get promoted, there'll be a bit of interest from clubs to Southwood, but we won't sell him for less than, because we've got him on contract until 28, I think.
Yeah.
The question is, will we get promoted, lads?
I think we will. I
think next season is the one. I think we'll get playoffs, and I just don't see us getting promoted this season. To be honest with you, I mean,
to be fair, we're 5 points off the top, and that might be mad to think about because we had such a bad start to the season. But we're only 2 or 5 points off the top of the league, which is what 3 sets of results going our way, realistically. Because
we've got some tough games coming up, though, haven't we? That's what we've got to remember. We could drop a lot of points.
That's why I've been saying.
The table will take shape. It always takes shape in between September, end of November and the end of the year, really. More at the end of the year, to be honest.
I think I do think, and I said this at the start of the season when the fixtures came out, if we are within the top 6 after February, we will get playoffs at least, because our run of games is so easy between February and the end of the season. So
I wouldn't mind a little Wembley final, Archie, would you?
I would.
Yeah,
I'd rather us go automatically. No. Yeah, I'd rather us go automatically.
I would love a little Wembley final again, especially against Grimsby as well. Imagine Grimsby.
We've done right against them last time.
Yeah.
Lads, I might have to leave you for a couple for 5 minutes. My Chinese has just arrived.
So, that's all right. Just prioritise your food over the live stream, mate. That's all good.
You can't like let a good Chinese go to waste.
Just eat the Chinese on the live stream, mate. You're the one in charge.
Yeah, mate. I'm going to. Give me a minute.
You got to go.
Freddie, you'll have to take the lead.
Let him be, Freddie.
I'll take the lead. It's fine. I'll take the lead.
Like man marking him.
Yeah, I know, innit? Typical that, innit? It gets a Chinese midway through a stream, by the way. Actually, well, you might as well drop one every week if you want, if you got time.
Yeah, no, I love it, mate. When I'm in the mood for it. I mean, I think after Chesterfield, I was a bit annoyed, but I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there, but I don't really listen to anything anyone says apart from Daryl, to be honest, mate. Like, he knows where the squad's at. We won on the weekend and winning games, but we've got a long way to go yet.
100%, mate. 100%.
I mean,
it seems like
he's only just Real Madrid.
It seems like we've only just started to click now, as a team. But I
don't think we're clicked yet. I think that. But let's be honest, we scored two of the 3 goals we scored on Saturday were mistakes from Newport. Let's be honest.
Yeah. But normally we don't capitalise on their mistakes, though,
yeah.
do we? So,
obviously the keeper passed to LT, and then the keeper should have claimed that cross for Harrison. Any normal goalkeeper would just punch that, to be honest. But
what's your thoughts on the disallowed goal?
The thing is, the referees are so scrutinised in this country. The second they've got the easy decision to make, they make it. It's you see it every week. They always go with a safe option. It's their job. They're never going to give that. And Luke Thomas can't do anything else. But the rules of the game are not there for the striker. They're there for the goalkeeper. Goalkeepers do get too protected. They punch people in the face all the time by accident. They push people in the box. The rules are set up for a goalkeeper. They're not set up for an attacker, unfortunately. So I think
I didn't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. I mean, it hit his waist pretty much.
Obviously, I was right behind it.
It hit him there, man.
It did hit him there, and I don't think he can do much else. And it is a contact. It's a very grey area, and I don't know. I can't give you that answer because I would love to say yes, but if that gets given, then I feel like the whole goalkeepers union would probably come after us.
Yeah, but probably. Well, what do you reckon about that?
What are we on about?
Just disallowed goal.
Disallowed goal for
Luke
Saturday.
Oh yeah, the Saturday. I mean, it's not hit his hand. That's really obvious from the replays. Obviously, the referee see that. I think he's kicked out of his hand. I think he's kicked out of his hand on the line. I've seen a few people say it went over the line before he fully had control of it, but I think had it not been called for handball, I think it would have been called on the line.
So, we got another comment, by the way. The comment says, I have a family who is a first-team physio at the Gas, and he said there is a real buzz around the place. Clark is a top man. All the players are up for it and been told if we don't go up, it's a failure for Clark.
Yeah, that's what... Thing is, Clark, he doesn't really seem happy with, apart from Saturday, he hasn't really seemed happy with any of the wins.
He's a winner and he knows where he needs to be.
He's a pure winner.
That's why.
We got
we're not there yet. We need to get through. Like he says, one game at Walsall will be tough. Colchester will be really tough. We've got a long way to go. If we're 4 or 5 points off at Christmas, they'll be buzzing. But yeah, you can only beat what's in front of you. We've done that, and we scored a couple of goals for once. But
I think the goal scoring is actually, for so long, the goal scoring has been the main problem.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Caven to start scoring now. I think Caven's the next goal scorer for us.
Oh, mate.
He got so unlucky.
So unlucky on the weekend.
He was.
Yeah, because he hit the post, hit the keeper saved it, and then obviously LT.
He put one wide, didn't he?
Did you see Jack Sparks have like an absolute meltdown about Caven missing?
Yeah, he missed an absolute sitter, like 6 yards out, dragged it past the post.
In all fairness, when the ball gets pinged at you and you've got to kick it back in the direction it came in, like it's a tough chance, but yeah, he should score. He should score.
Of course,
yeah,
he's
Ross,
still finding his feet, though, isn't he? I mean, he spent the last how many years in the Swiss league? I mean, going from a Swiss league to
It's not a chance he misses, and you're worried about it. Do you know what I mean? But also, Mr. Prime talks gas. Do you remember right at the start of the first half? He was robbed of a goal, basically. Like, do you remember?
Yeah.
Southam Hales got inside the box, and literally all he had to do was hit it across the goal, and he hit it about 10 yards in the air. I was like, just hit it across the goal.
Just hit it across the goal, and it's an easy goal, and it's just
tapping. He just stood. Caven's just stood there, like.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But yeah, Jack Sparks had a meltdown.
I think he'll score. For
that Caven. But yeah, Sparks does worry me a little bit. I think people do love him at the moment, but just going backwards, he worries me. He does.
Yeah, he's not really defensive, is he?
No.
Yeah, I think we're in trouble against like a Warsaw, or like if Aaron Collins is back for MK Dons when we play them, I think we could be in trouble with Jack Sparks. But he's never really had to do much defensively, like, because most of the attacks we've had have come down Southam Hales' side. So
I think the second goal for Newport was partly his fault, but it was definitely Mola's fault as well. Shock.
There is a point where we get rid of Mola, and I think it's going to be in January. Because
can't wait. Please, I'll take him myself. I'll give it piggyback.
Thing is, you never want to see a Rovers player just like, you never want to, unless they are completely awful. You never really want Rovers to sell a player, and like in the way that we're probably going to sell Mola, because he seems awful. Like he's like. Because he had a few times last season where he was good, and you know how good he can be.
Yeah.
He played in the Bundesliga, played in the Championship. He's just never shown it for us. And it's the same with Hutchinson at some points. He's just never shown it for us.
Because our fans absolutely slate him, man. Like that, it doesn't do the confidence in players any good when our fans.
No.
I can't stand some of our fans, because they do just get straight on their back on Facebook and that, and they do see it.
Yeah. Freddie, I say this to you all the time. It's like, the fan zone is no good. It's no good for anyone.
You taking yourself on Facebook because of it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I just can't stand it anymore. Like,
I think the fans do forget that the Rovers players do check the comment section, and
they do,
and they have social media, and it's not going to do anyone any good if you're just saying, "Oh, you're shit," like get out of our club. It's just not going to do anyone any good.
Apart from
it's not. We have got to remember they're human beings. Obviously, all the stuff recently, you have got to remember. But there is always a line, and it does get crossed a lot on the fan zone. But
massively,
people are each to their own. But you have got to remember that you are supposed to be supporting the club.
Not just constantly slagging us off. We've had a comment. Hutch will never play for us again after what happened. Totally agree with you, mate. I don't expect him to either.
Yeah, he probably won't. I think
we don't deserve him. Like, regardless if it's a Rovers fan, it's great. It's been great. We've tried, and that's it. Like, he's had enough time. Do you know what I mean?
I think it would be a similar situation to Luke McCormick, because it's just, you could definitely tell that if we really wanted him for the future, we'd probably have kept him, because I think obviously scoring a bunch of goals at Cheltenham will do good for his confidence, but I just don't think
I think the club will just try and get as much money as they can for him, and we don't really deserve him, and he deserves something new. To be honest, it's quite as simple as that, really.
With Chang probably staying, we've got that option to buy. I think what the plan could be is, if Chang's good, we get rid of Hutchinson and we buy Chang, and if Chang is a bit lackluster, we just send him back to Birmingham and we keep Hutchinson. That could be the plan, but
yeah, Chang's pedigree is very good though.
Yeah,
like I didn't realise how good he actually. I remember him very briefly at Walsall, and then he got injured or something. But his pedigree is very good. He comes from a very good his development's being he's come from a lot better clubs than Rovers. So
he's definitely.
I don't know how we've done it, to be honest with you. How we've managed
him
to get
fully fit is way too good for League Two. Yeah, him fully fit is way too good for League Two.
But we got him alone with an option to buy. That's incredible. That is good business from us.
And what, he's 22 as well.
What's that?
21, 22 or something like that. He's very
he's young.
Very
young.
He's
Could be the next Elliot Anderson, boys. You never know.
Could be.
Yeah, let's not
this one will actually keep.
But he's exactly what we need.
He seems like the player we need. He seems like the box-to-box midfielder that we've been missing. Because McEachran's good as a defensive midfielder. Conte is plays similar to McEachran in the terms of probably better defensively than he is going forward. But Chang seems good in attack, and he also seems pretty decent in defense. He seems like a physical lad, and he's got a lot of he won't stop running, like Kofi Shaw kind of. And we've been missing that for a few solid years. So I think he's exactly what the club needs going forward.
Yeah, there was everyone spoke about the midfield a lot last season. That was probably our biggest weakness. I mean, having to watch Romain Sawyers
oh god,
not Romain Sawyers. That was an awful signing. That wasn't it? What was he thinking?
I really liked Grant Ward, for example, but he could never stay fit, and it was
Thing is, Grant Ward. Remember last season when you check the Rovers comment section, there'd be about 4 or 5 people saying he's the next Ronaldinho.
He was good.
He's a good player, but his hamstrings just aren't ready for a professional football.
Yeah.
Every week.
The amount of times I had to say to people, if he was that good, he would not be playing for Bristol Rovers.
Yeah, just true.
Hey, hang on a minute. Elliot Anderson played for us. He's now playing for England.
Well, he played us on loan.
Yeah, it don't matter, does it? We still had him.
But Chang's good. I like him because he takes that pressure off Conte. I mean, Conte again, a very good game on Saturday. Struggled at the start of obviously the season because of his injury and stuff. But do need I'm as excited for Cottrell, but you just need that midfielder that's gonna get the ball on the half turn and connect the play.
I don't know much about Cottrell. What's he like as a player? Is he attacking, defensive?
I don't know either. We haven't seen much of him, have we?
I think he's very, very similar to what Chang is like. And I think he's a little bit more. He's basically like a Hutchinson replacement. I think, very much a little bit more attack minded than Chang. Chang's that kind of midfielder, just he's a bit like a dog. He just wants to be everywhere, make all the
pretty lines kind of player.
Yeah, he just wants to be everywhere and do everything. Whereas Cottrell was probably a little bit more attack minded than that, because he scored some good goals in his career. He's quite good at shooting. I've just watched his highlights, but he's got an absolute worldie. I remember last season, I think it was Cheltenham last season.
Cheltenham or Salford?
Yeah.
Salford was Negro. I think it was. It was Cheltenham. I think.
Yeah, he scored some. But if he's playing for Wales on the 21s, he must be semi decent. Do you know what I mean? And Freddie Saka. I mean, I got a lot of mates that are Plymouth fans, but they love to pick up their players. So I don't know what he's going to be like, to be honest.
He looks
it's a bit of an unknown one. He's either going to be really, really good, or he's going to be really, really shit. It's going to be one of them ones that we don't know if he plays.
He's exactly what we wanted Shaq Ford to be like, I think, but he's just very direct, very attack minded.
After my take at the start of this pod was, I don't want them.
I love more if Shaq Ford got player of the season, mate. I could
watch him do it now. Actually, you're gonna laugh at this.
Huh?
I really hope.
Imagine if he does it now. We're gonna have to laugh at this. I tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna clip the start of the stream, right?
Fair play. If he does.
If I predicted it.
What I'm going to do, boys, I'm going to clip the start of the stream. We're going to look back at the end of the season.
Look back at the end of the season, see if he's any
if he plays like he did against Lincoln at home or Exeter away last season for every game, then he'll get it.
Yeah,
he will.
There is a player.
Again, one of those one of those players that you see in one game and think, how is he not that good every week? And then the next game he'll drop a stinker or get red carded. Oh
yeah. He
and you think,
the thing that worries me
why.
the most is that he almost needs to be annoyed before he plays well. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Like at pre-season, I remember I went out to Spain, watched us against Stockport, and he was playing, and that was just before he got injured, and he was having an absolute scrap with their fullback. Like every time, like the ball got played over to him, like he was beating their fullback or the fullback was beating him, and they were just all over each other the whole time. Like fouls going each way, and he was like proper fired up. But I feel like he's not always like that. Do you know what I mean? Like he needs almost like a point to prove to actually play well. I don't know why, but he just,
yeah.
You feel like you need to switch him on sometimes, but yeah.
I think we should talk about Barrow next.
That's 20 minutes of the stream. Might as well get it on the Barrow side of things.
This should be probably the easiest game we have this season. Barrow seems.
I hate saying that.
Don't say that, mate.
They look quite shit. Like in terms of.
Yeah, but don't say it, mate. Because Newport and Barcelona now on Saturday.
Newport were on an awful run before Saturday.
To be fair, Newport kept MK Dons somewhat quiet, so
yeah, fair.
They had a chance against MK Dons, so we're not the only team that we've given them a big chance to. MK Dons probably been the biggest disappointment this season. They have been awful, like considering.
Ross said Barrow are massive. I doubt that, Ross, man. I think the back end of Bristol's bigger than Barrow, isn't
it? I can't wait for Barrow away, but anyway, at home, yes.
I can't. I genuinely, Barrow away is going to be probably the most.
It's literally about an hour away from me.
Providing, if we lose, it'll be even worse. But it's what 8 hours? Well, not 8 hours. It's what 6.5 hours there, and then another 6.5 hours back.
And it's about an hour and a half for me, so I'm buzzing, boys.
Yep.
No, I think
you sacrifice going to home games.
We'll scrape it. They'll part the bus and we'll scrape it.
I think it'll be 2-0 Gas on Saturday.
Then who have we got after Barrow?
Colchester next weekend.
Colchester away.
That'd be a tough one.
I'm not gonna talk about Colchester away because you can't predict that. I don't think you can.
Are you both going to that one?
Yeah, I should be.
I'm going to the next tickets. 10 games or something. So yeah,
I'm going to be going to Warsaw, so we'll all meet up there.
Yeah, we'll meet up at Warsaw. Have a fun time in Warsaw.
Prime Talk Gas. Was there any?
His name's Matthew, by the way, Archie.
Huh?
His name's Matthew, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
I like Prime Talks Gas.
Yeah, I don't mind.
If you can call yourself that, then that's fine by me. So
no. Makes it sound like a bit of a knob. Oh, Freddie's dog's joined the stream.
Yeah, he is joining the stream. He's a big ugly one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, we're not talking.
What are you gonna ask?
No, I was gonna say now. Yeah, was there interviews on for Newport?
No, there wasn't. Basically, my plan was we should get enough footage, providing Freddie did the watch along. But obviously, Freddie, I don't blame Freddie for not doing the watch along. He's told me why, and I fully understand. But obviously, we didn't get the watch along, so we didn't get any
yeah, it will be coming this Saturday, boys. Don't worry.
There'll be a vlog on Saturday. There'll be a vlog on Saturday, and I'll hopefully record a bit more.
Nice.
Get an interview with Archie on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see if Hayden wants to say anything before the game. And yeah, I think
he's always about.
I think the vlogs on YouTube will be about 8 minutes long, so should be
nice.
I'll be doing more watch along, so I'll put some of that in the video as well. So
yeah, obviously we'll have some of that as well. So
to be fair, like, is there any point doing watch alongs for home games because everyone's going to really be there, or is there still people just watch along? Do you know what I mean? Just thought about that. I have no viewers.
Might as well. I'll watch it.
So funny. It's so true.
I'll see how late the reaction is whenever something happens.
Hello, GasChat. No one on the stream at all.
Hello, GasChat. Oh no, it's me.
True.
Just me.
It's very
I
true.
mean, at least it records it though, so I can get the clips for the video. So that's the only reason why I'll do it probably.
Yeah. My
Yeah, I'm
PC
not
sounded
going
like
to
a
be
fighter
stood
jet
there
at the moment.
recording the whole game though. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stand there just with a phone in your hand, just watching it for a screen light. You know what I mean? I love all that, mate.
Yeah.
Like. I mean, we was meant to be doing some quite a lot of videos down at Grimsby, but I don't think we filmed one bit of the game, did we, Matthew?
I filmed a corner. I filmed a corner that didn't do anything.
Yeah,
So.
I think that was about it. But I think the rest of the day was just too busy just watching the game because it was a good game. That Grimsby. Oh,
It was
did
a
you watch
good game. It was a great game.
Yes, I watched like the second half.
Oh, the first half was really
I didn't
good,
watch
mate.
the whole game.
The whole game was mint. I think we played really well for like 70 minutes of that game, and then he put 5 at the back. And we just sat back and honestly, the nerves on my end was ridiculous, mate. I was sweating.
The nerves on everyone's end. It wasn't just you. Just a constant
like Matthew
going
said,
in because
Rovers might kill us off at some point.
yeah, I'm not making Christmas of this, right?
Yeah, death by gas, Rovers.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack at one of these games. I'm gonna have a heart attack at one of these games, and I've got no hope with St. John's Ambulance. So,
what? Someone's nan doing CPR on you, bro?
so
all we did is St. John's Ambulance, huh?
Well, I think my dad knows how to do CPR, so see what happens.
That's all right then. But yeah, score predictions for Saturday, lads. What score predictions for Saturday, lads? What do you reckon? What are you going for?
I reckon 2-0 Gas.
Archie?
1-0 Ellis Harrison.
I'm going to be bold. I'm going 3-0 Caven, Harrison, and I'm going to go for Chang.
I think we're 2-0 Caven.
On Saturday. You were close on Saturday.
I was close on Saturday.
You had 3-1, didn't you?
I had 3-1,
I said it'd be 3-1 as well. I said it'd be 3-1 as well, and I was like, they scored, and I was like, yep, that'll do, mate. 3-1 prediction, class.
Ross Hancock put 3-0 Gas, so we're both in agreement there. I think someone put the other day that we're going to win 5-0. I was like, I doubt that.
I reckon 2-0 Caven, like inside the box finish, like 1-on-1, I reckon, and then Sparks free kick.
I just want him to score, man. I want him to get a run of goals. I love Caven so much. I don't know why.
He'll get there, mate. He'll get there.
There is definitely a goal scorer in him, though. Like, I mean, I think in a couple of seasons' time, he'll score 20+ goals for us.
I think
keep him for that long.
He'll get 8+ this season, I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll get more than that. I think he'll get
probably
like 10, I reckon.
Mate,
10 to like 13.
He's in the right place, and he's got the exact kind of player you want next to him in Harrison or Promise.
Yeah,
like he's in the right place. Do you know what I mean? He never looks like he's in the wrong place. Do you know what I mean?
Thing is with our like our front three how we usually run it, which like Promise, Harrison, and Caven could not be more different in the way they play. Caven, pacey, likes to pace defenders. Promise, is a winger that likes to hold up and be like a bit of a bastard to the defenders, and then Harrison just knows where the goal is.
He's quite. To be honest with you, Caven's quite strong as well. I've noticed. He always plays up quite well.
Yeah, he seemed pretty strong against that big. Was that number 15 for Newport? That looks like Bazinga.
Was that not James Clark?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, you see the guy who was you see the guy who was the guy who used to play for us that was in there staff, who gave us a round of applause before the game. It's fucking huge.
Who was he?
Freddie, you won't know him because you didn't watch the game, but basically there was a part of their staff who warming the players up, who I assume used to play for us because that's what people in the crowd were saying. And he's fucking jacked. He's built like a brick shithouse. He started clapping us before the game. He's fucking huge.
I'm gonna need to ask about this because I was confused as well.
I have no idea.
One of the Newport members of staff that stayed.
David Pipe. David Pipe. He just said David Pipe. Yeah, I remember David Pipe.
Mate,
he was a good. Christ, he was in the team when I first started watching Rovers. David Pipe. That's a throwback.
The guy looked like a fucking rugby prop. He's fucking huge.
Wasn't he? He was a centre back, wasn't he, David Pipe?
He looks like one. He looks like a proper EFL League 2 centre half.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I think it'll be okay. I think I tweeted the other day and it got quite a lot of good feedback. I think if Promise finds the net, I think that is where my confidence will come from. Like if he starts scoring, then we're cooking. I think we're not cooking yet because I'm just worried about where the goals are going to come from. That's why I'm saying it's 1-0. But if he starts cooking, then we're on fire.
To be fair, we've got a bunch of players now that have scored, and I think that's going to do wonders for their confidence. I think
I love your
once Caven starts scoring, we're sorted.
Generally, though, I think the deadline day signings were exactly what was needed. I think we could have done with another striker. Totally think we need another one, to be honest with you. I think we're still quite lightweight up front now. Promise has been moved on to the right. But, I mean, I can see us scoring goals
Martin is a fluke.
Chrissy, is he coming back? Has anyone heard anything about that?
Ross has commented a few, 10 minutes ago. He's talking...
so, Freddie, I
lived in Clifton.
My mate's seen him on King Street Saturday before that when we won against Cambridge, was it? And he trains. So he trains at the club still. He trains with everyone. But it's up to Daryl, basically. It's up to Daryl.
I think Daryl.
I think he's good enough, mate. Even if he is a bit fat and a bit.
Oh,
slow,
I love him.
You know what I mean?
I love him.
You know what? I'd love them to do with him. Play him this season, just to hopefully get us out League 2, and then bring him on as a member of staff. As
that's what that is 100% going to happen. That is what will happen.
That's the plan, I think. I mean,
he'll be on some kind of pay to play or short-term 6-month contract again.
Yeah. He's been around, hasn't he? He's scored a bunch of goals in a bunch of different leagues, and he's him and John Stead obviously played
and their boys.
Been around himself. Do brilliant for the strikers. As advice and coaching. Yeah, do brilliant for the strikers.
Yeah. But is there anything else we need to cover?
I don't think so.
It's been pretty good, lads. It's been pretty good.
You had a laugh, Archie? You had a good time?
I've had a very good time.
Can we expect you on every week?
1-0. 1-0. It's going to be on Saturday.
3-0.
It's going to be the same as Cambridge. It's going to be the same as Cambridge. We never make it easy, mate. We never make it easy. We're Rovers. We are Rovers. We never make it easy.
But no. I reckon 2-0 Gas. Obviously Freddie thinks 3-0, and then what was it, 1-0 for you?
But we've got to be ready, whatever happens. So
yeah.
We'll make it difficult for ourselves, I guarantee. But I think we'll win. We should win. This is one of the only teams this in Newport that you'd think we should be beating this lot.
Yeah.
I think we should.
I
think we should be beating this
Barrow.
Have they won yet this season, Barrow?
They've won once, I think.
I mean, they lost last week, didn't they?
Anyway,
they
I'm going to
lost the last 2, and we've won the last 3. So the odds are pretty much in our favour, which means we're going to lose. Which means we'll win 1-0. 1-0.
It's a Rovers way to lose against a team like that, isn't it?
We'll definitely. I think 1-0, Ellis Harrison, 88th minute or something like that. It's just written. Everyone's gonna start walking home, and then just a score right at the end.
But so Archie, can we expect you every single week then?
Yes, hopefully. Especially, yes, you can. If Shaq Ford gets player of the season, then I'll shave my hair off. Right? Cheers.
Right. That has been said now.
That's been said now.
No, it's fine.
Come on, Shaq, please.
Honestly,
come on, Shaq, please.
Honestly. How is he going to beat Alfie Kilgore at the moment? Alfie Kilgore's a point,
actually. That's a point, actually.
Yeah. He needs to play first.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But just the way he played against some of the teams in pre-season, he was absolute.
Yeah, but that's pre-season.
Yeah, that's Chippenham's down, bro.
Chippenham's goalkeeper, used to play in the same team as me, and I'm not very good at all. So
I think I played in the same team as one of Bath's centre halves, I think.
Yeah. So that tells you everything you need to know.
Anyway,
I played for your town once.
Should we wrap up the pod before my dog steals my food?
Yeah, let's do that, boys. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining that, and obviously
thanks everyone for watching.
And thanks, Archie, for coming on as well. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
see you next week.
See you later. Up the gas, boys.
Up the gas.